Okay, so let's get into this topic. Gratitude. It sounds simple, maybe, but it has this immediate power, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
Think about it. You're having a cloudy sort of day, feeling a bit down.
Yeah, happens to everyone.
Right.
Huh?
And then you deliberately think of just one thing you're grateful for. It's like suddenly a bit of sunshine breaks through those clouds.
Like flipping a switch almost, a mental switch.
Exactly. And what's happening there really is you're redirecting your focus. You're consciously shifting your attention away from the negatives, the problems.
And towards the positives, even small ones.
The small ones count. It's like putting on, I don't know, special glasses that help you notice the good stuff you'd otherwise just walk past. You know, friendly text, maybe just the fact that the coffee tastes good this morning.
Right. So, for this deep dive, we want to explore the how and the why. How does this actually work, and why can cultivating thankfulness be, well, so beneficial for you?
Let's start with the brain, maybe, because there's some fascinating stuff happening neurologically.
Okay, yeah. What goes on up there when we feel grateful?
Well, expressing gratitude actually triggers the release of certain brain chemicals. We're talking dopamine and serotonin.
Ah, the famous feel-good neurotransmitters.
Those are the ones. And it's not just a quick buzz. This can actually lead to a whole cascade of positive effects. Things like potentially better sleep, feeling less stressed out.
Less stress, better sleep. Sounds good.
And maybe even a stronger immune system. Think about waking up feeling genuinely more energized. That's a pretty significant change gratitude could contribute to.
Okay, biologically, that makes a lot of sense. But how do you start? How do you build that gratitude habit?
A really simple, practical starting point is keeping a gratitude journal. Seriously simple.
Just writing things down?
Yeah. Maybe each night before bed, just jot down, say, 3 things you were thankful for that day. And they don't have to be huge things.
Like the good coffee example.
Exactly. Or a helpful conversation you had, maybe just laughing at something funny. The act itself trains your brain to start looking for and noticing the positives throughout your day.
It almost sounds too easy, but I can see how that repeated focus would shift your perspective over time. It kind of reminds me of that story about Sarah. She was feeling really snowed under, wasn't she?
Yeah, Sarah's story is perfect here. She'd had a really tough week, felt completely overwhelmed, but she started doing the journal thing.
And what happened?
She started noting things like, you know, having a supportive family, her home feeling cozy and safe, even just the simple comfort of a warm cup of tea.
Yeah.
And doing that, consciously listing those things.
It shifted things for her.
It really did.
Yeah.
Didn't make the difficulties disappear, obviously, but it brought the good that was also present back into sharp focus. It helped her see that even in tough times, positive things still existed. It reframed her whole outlook.
That's powerful. It shows how the good and bad can exist side by side, and, well, where we put our attention matters. What about challenges, though? Can gratitude help when things are actively going wrong?
That's a really interesting angle. Instead of just feeling stuck or frustrated by a problem, gratitude can sort of nudge you to see it differently, maybe as a chance to learn something.
So instead of why me, it's more like, what can I learn here?
Exactly. Or, okay, this is tough, but what new possibilities might this situation actually open up? It shifts you from feeling like a victim of circumstance to being more of an active learner, finding the potential for growth.
I like that pivot. And it's not just an internal thing, is it? Expressing gratitude outwardly to other people. That must have an effect, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
A genuine thank you. It seems so small, but it can really brighten someone's day. It's like tossing a pebble of positivity into a pond.
Creating ripples.
Exactly, a ripple effect. When people feel seen and appreciated, it boosts their mood, strengthens connections. It contributes to a generally more positive social vibe, you know?
Okay, so journaling is one tool. Expressing thanks is another. What was that other idea? The gratitude jar.
Ah, yes, the gratitude jar. Another great, very tangible tool. The idea is simple. Whenever something happens that you feel grateful for, big or small, write it down on a little note.
And pop it in the jar.
Top of the jar. Then, on days when you're feeling a bit low, or maybe just need a boost,
You dip into the jar.
you dip in, pull out a few notes, and read those reminders of past good moments. It's like having a physical collection of your personal highlights to draw strength from. Helps maintain that positive mindset.
Your own personal archive of awesome. I like it. So it really sounds like gratitude isn't just a passive feeling that happens to us. It's more active, a practice.
That's the key point, really. It is a practice, like exercising a muscle.
The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
Precisely. The more you consciously, intentionally focus on what you're thankful for, the stronger that mental pathway becomes. You're essentially training your brain to default towards seeking and appreciating the positive. It takes consistency.
Right. So, wrapping this up then, what's the kind of overarching benefit, the big takeaway from making gratitude a regular thing in your life?
I think ultimately it allows you to consistently see the silver linings, as they say.
Mm.
It genuinely has the potential to improve your mood, boost your overall health and well-being, and really strengthen your relationships. It's about shifting towards a more appreciative way of seeing the world.
Okay, so here's a little something for you listening right now. Just take a second. Right now, think of one thing, just one thing you feel genuinely thankful for. Could be tiny.
Anything at all.
Notice how just bringing that one thing to mind might shift how you feel, even just slightly, in this very moment. You might surprise yourself.
And maybe carry this thought forward. What if you made focusing on the good stuff, even in small ways, a consistent habit? How might that actually, fundamentally, change your day-to-day experience and your whole outlook on life? Something to think about.